Hi everyone, welcome back to Take a Break and Make with Christy
and Kashoan.
It seems like no time has passed since we recorded an episode.
I know you haven't seen us in these clothes before ever.
No one remembers.
I know,
no one remembers.
I do have to show off my shirt though a little bit. It says I like murder shows, comfy clothes, and about 3 people, maybe. But you're one of them.
I'm one of the people.
Yeah. I actually do like more than 3 people, but I do really enjoy murder mysteries.
I do too. If you remember our last episode, Kashoan could not find her marker cap.
Dun, 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 dun. Winning. Successful mission.
We got it. We found it.
Yes.
So, on this episode, we are going to talk about a few different things, namely coping strategies for life. But especially during the holiday season, we recognize that it's not always an easy time for a lot of people. It can be very overwhelming.
Very stressful. It's stressful, just a lot of it really is. So yeah, we've got a couple of things that we think will help you, that help us. And we also want to talk to you about holiday stuff too, because it's December. How the heck is it December?
I know. So I confessed to Kashoan before we started recording that I don't like Christmas.
Oh my gosh, you guys, she doesn't like Christmas.
To be fair, I don't like many holidays.
What about Santa? Santa's listening right now.
I know. Santa is in the house. And
that's Kylie, my husband. He's a professional Santa, in case you didn't know.
Santa is fine. Yeah, I get really overwhelmed at Christmas time. One of my favorite traditions actually now came because I was super overwhelmed. There was one year, just all this stuff was happening. I just couldn't put anything else on my plate. And thinking of cooking dinner for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
It was just, I told my husband, I was like, I cannot do this. I was like, do you want to be in charge of dinner?
Yeah.
Or, and then I was thinking the kids don't care. It's like I put in all this effort for this big, huge meal and it's gone in 10 minutes and the kids don't like half of it.
Right. And they're complaining.
Yeah. So it's just really frustrating to me. Yeah. So basically we started this tradition that we were just going to go get Chipotle.
Ooh, they're open? Is this Christmas Day?
We got it. We get it on Christmas Eve.
Okay. And then.
And we eat it Christmas Day.
Okay.
Well, I think we ate it Christmas Eve too. We got enough that we just eat it.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. The whole holiday time. Chipotle is where it's at. And the kids loved it. And I was like, we should just do this every year.
Yeah.
And so we have been ever since. And it's something that the kids look forward to. And I don't have to worry about it.
Oh my gosh, right?
And I just go pick it up on Christmas Eve. They have it all packed up so nicely too. And so it's like everyone has their own bowl. So like I don't even have to do dishes.
Ooh,
because
that's a bonus.
You get your Chipotle bowls. Yeah. And they give you utensils and they give you all the scoopers. Like I don't even have to dirty a spoon.
I love that, how they do that.
And so, yeah, that was one way that I coped with some of the holiday stress, get Chipotle.
Yes. And that's totally fine.
Yeah.
I think this last Christmas I feel like we got Chinese food.
That is a thing.
Yeah. That's so good. I love Chinese food.
Yeah.
One thing that we do, a tradition that I started with the kids when they were little, every year we give them a Christmas ornament, and it kind of like represents what's going on in their life at that time. So we've been doing, my kids are 24 and 28. We've been doing this forever. And my daughter recently moved into her own apartment all by herself. We're very proud of her. And she was like, Mom, can I have my ornaments that you collected for me? And Kylie was like, absolutely not. And I was like, yeah, she can have them. That's fine. So it was really fun. I went through all the ornaments and I knew which ones were whose. And Kylie's like, how do you remember that? Like, I just do. Like, I was always the one picking them out. And they were very thoughtful. Like, one year, Corby got braces, so she got a big tooth ornament, little things like that. So anyway, I searched through and got her collection, and she has her own tree with her ornaments, and she's so excited. So I asked my son, hey, Kaylin, do you want me to get your ornaments together like your sister? He was like, no. I'm like, okay, thanks. So that's a tradition that we've implemented, and the kids look forward to it every year. They wonder what we're going to get them.
Here's another thing. Speaking of trees, I am like so super bah humbug, I think. But
uh-oh, you don't even set up a tree.
We don't set up a tree.
Oh man. If you go to Whole Foods, they have little trees you can buy.
We have little trees. Yeah, I have a little Christmas tree. Mm-hmm. And I just decided that I don't care about the tree. Mm-hmm. There were several years where things were really rough. And I just realized that the Christmas traditions that
society imposes,
mm-hmm. You don't have to have a holiday like that. And I also know not everybody celebrates Christmas.
True.
I mean,
yeah.
But for me, growing up in a household where we did celebrate Christmas, those were the traditions and the memories that I have. And so I was just so focused on creating these memories for my kids mm-hmm. that it was really stressing me out.
You weren't having fun.
And it was really hard on me. And then when things didn't turn out the way I wanted them to, or planned, then it just made it even worse.
Right.
And so, I just, one of my friends, Wendy, hi, if you're watching, Wendy, she better now that I mentioned her. Anyway, we kept saying we were just going to lower the bar.
Yeah.
We're going to lower the bar.
I think that's fine.
And, my kids they don't care. We've made different kinds of traditions.
Uh-huh.
And so, we don't have a super decked out tree. Our house isn't decorated for Christmas.
Yeah,
that's just the way it is. And I tell them if they want a Christmas tree, they're old enough that they can put one up.
Oh my gosh.
And sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of how we do it.
That's
so we roll. Do. Yeah. I mean, on Christmas Day, we love being together. We open presents mm-hmm. and we do stuff like that.
It's different though now that they're not little, don't you think?
Yeah.
Like, it is for us.
But all those little extra things, I can't be bothered. It's just something that I decided for me mm-hmm. to make it through the holidays. Those were things that I just had to not deal with.
That's fair.
Yeah. So I'm not very festive.
I've learned to turn down offers to go places for Christmas, which is a really big deal for me because I've realized after doing lots of therapy and work, I was a people pleaser. Imagine that. And I would try to drag our kids to everyone's house, and my kids would be so crabby. Even when they were a little bit older, it was the same way. But I think when they were like in older elementary was when I was like, no, we are not doing all this. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to stay at home, the four of us. And that was a big deal. And I made a lot of people mad, but it's a boundary. Set it. It's so, I mean, oh my gosh, when I finally did it, I was like, why didn't we do this sooner? Because we had so much family in town. And that can get overwhelming, especially for kids. Mm-hmm. So yeah, say no if you want to. We give you permission.
That was one thing that we always did ever since Carl and I got married is Christmas Day was for us. Mm-hmm. Like we didn't go
anywhere,
celebrate Christmas with anyone else. My parents divorced when I was in high school. And so it was like we had, the those parents, and then if we were nearby Carl's parents, it was just a lot of pressure to be in 3 different places. And so we just decided that Christmas Day was for us, and we could have Christmas any other day with our other family members. And so whenever we're in town with them, that's what we do. We just spread it out, spread the love.
Yeah, that works.
It's just been, now that the kids are older, I mean, mine are 18 and 20.
How are our kids so old?
I don't understand it because they were babies.
Yeah, they were babies.
But also, it does feel like at one point, you know, it's like, wow, it was just yesterday. And then when I really think about it, I'm like, no, I lived those years.
That was when that happened.
That took a while.
But I feel like Kylie and I are living, breathing proof that you can have a really naughty, rotten kid. Because, oh my gosh, Kalen, bless his heart. We joke about it all the time, but that boy, woo, he was a handful. And we got through it. And he's a successful, thriving adult with a wife. So,
wow.
Yeah, I'm really proud of him. But oh my gosh, I used to call her crying all the time. What am I supposed to do about this? What about that? So, yeah, now it's her turn, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I make it sound horrible, but I mean, parenting has not been easy for me. It's not something that has come naturally.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's been hard. So if you out there feel that parenting is something that, you know, you thought you would enjoy more, or you thought you would be better at,
that's funny.
You know, I feel you. Like, you're not alone. But it's also, you know, like, I don't regret being a parent. I don't regret my family at all. And I love my kids fiercely.
Right.
It's just, it's been really hard.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's been a real struggle for me. And, you know, I'm looking forward to the future where maybe, you know, as they turn into more grown adults, we can have, a different kind of relationship where I don't have to feel like the enforcer or anything anymore. So
yeah, that is good.
Anyway, those coping strategies are just me venting.
I, on the other hand, I mom hard. I mom on everyone. I don't even mean to. I just, I don't know. I think I grew up taking care of my siblings. I had 2 younger siblings, and my parents were separated, and my mom worked all the time, and I took care of them. So I think it all stemmed from that, probably. But yeah, I mom people a lot, and sometimes I mom Christy, and she tells me not to boss her around.
Yeah, don't boss me around.
No way.
I accept it from you.
Yeah.
I guess what we're saying is holiday how you want a holiday. Because we holiday how we want a holiday.
We do.
And there's no shame in that. And we want you to feel like we want you to have the best December ever.
Yeah, definitely. And be nice to yourself. And again, we give you permission to say no. You could just say, sorry, Christy and Kashoan told me I cannot.
Yeah.
Just like that.
I don't have to bake 6 different pies.
Oh my gosh. I don't have to clean my house
unless you want to.
Toilets.
Some people like baking 6 different pies.
I would not.
And good for you. I will send you my address and you can send me a pie.
Definitely.
But I guess I think it's really important for people to know that changing things up, making things easier on yourself, not feeling the shame of not making the
perfect
Hallmark movie holiday dreams.
Those are so barfy. I'm sorry if you like them. I just think they're barfy. The holiday.
Yeah, those movies.
Hallmark, yeah,
I don't know.
It's pretty cheesy
Some people
for me.
like them.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so anyway, I just want you to feel like you can lower the bar.
Definitely.
And things will be fine.
Oh, and here's one little trick I'll teach you. that my therapist taught me. When you're in the midst of chaos and you feel like you're going to lose your mind, you just kind of stop and you say to yourself, what do I see? What do I smell? What do I hear? And name 3 things on each one. So I see the light. I see Christy. I see the fan. And then, what do you hear? Nothing in my house right now. And I don't know how it smells, but
I smell good.
Yeah, but it helps take your mind off of what's going on and kind of like reprograms your brain a little bit. So you're like, okay, now I can go back. So that's a tip I would give you.
That's excellent.
And on that note, we hope you have the best December of your whole entire life.
Yeah.
And we'll be around. So come check us out.
We appreciate you spending time with us, and knowing that there are at least a few people hanging out with us as we
it is nice
chat in this basement.
Yeah. Oh, and don't forget to sign up for Make It Together.
Oh yeah, because the deadline for early bird is probably coming up soon.
Yes, come to Lincoln and we will entertain your socks off.
That's for sure.
Okay, on that note, we think you guys are awesome. Take care.
Bye.